Right, welcome back. Another Twingo one for a change. We have had the resistor go for the internal blowers. None of them work, so we're going to have a look changing that out. It looks like it's a pig of a job, but just remember, disconnect the battery. If you need to find out how to take the airbag out, there is a section on here. In fact, I'll post a link to it in the comments. But yeah, hopefully this should be a fairly straightforward job, and well, let's go and have a look. Here we have the temporary solution till I got round to actually fixing it. Just a small fan tie wrapped in, connected to the USB, so it just came on with the ignition. Obviously now we need to have a look at sorting it properly. Airbag out of the way, and what we're looking for, if I can get a decent angle from this, here, where the red and black wire goes in, we're going just there, and that's what we need to get at. We need to disconnect this plug from the resistor, and there are two small bolts, one at the top and one at the bottom of the resistor pack. In my case, I've had to use a 6mm, but I will say they are an absolute arse of a thing to get out of. The yellow bit you can see here is operated by the recirculation lever on the front, just there, so you can move that out of the way just to give you a bit more access. But yeah, this is an absolute pig of a job. Right, because I can see the new one, the wire itself isn't long enough to go from where it fits all the way across to where that should go. So, just to make it easier, I've cut the wires to get this old one out, and obviously I'll just cut the plug off here and connect the wires. But yeah, that's the new one. I'll put the part number in the description below. This was about 13 quid off Amazon. But yeah, we'll get it fitted and see if it works. Just as a side note, when you're taking the old one out and putting the new one in, I struggle to get the parts in and out from the top. But if you feel underneath, there you are, see my fingers, you can get it out and back up from that gap there. Just slightly random, the top bolt was a 6mm, but the bolt at the bottom was a 1/4, I think. Two slightly different heads on them, not sure why. But what we'll do, we'll get the connector plugged back in, we'll get these wires joined up, we'll connect the battery back up and just see if the fan works. Right, battery connected, ignition on. And we're working on all four. As the last one lasted just over a year, we'll see how long this one lasts. I wasn't very well last time it went, so I had to get the garage to do it. But hopefully now that I know how to do it, it should be a bit quicker the next time it goes. Right, I hope this has helped. We'll catch you on the next one.